Performing seated shoulder press. If you're doing this at the gym, you may have a bench that has a back on it, which gives you some support. You can lean back into it just a little bit and help to stabilize your trunk. For the purposes of this video, clearly I'm just using a bench sideways. So grab your dumbbells. You want to bring them to shoulder height. If your dumbbells are pretty heavy, you may want to consider scooting your kitty cat out of the way and cleaning them up to your shoulders before you sit down, getting yourself into the position to begin your shoulder press. If your dumbbells aren't too heavy or you have a seat back to lean into, then you can just kick them up to your shoulders and get yourself in the right position there. So the first component of this is making sure that you're seated on your sit bones. You don't want to sit back off of your sit bones with your lumbar spine in this disadvantaged position. You want to sit on top of your sit bones. From here, I've got pretty good posture without having to use any muscles to do it. I'm sitting with my rib cage stacked over my pelvis and then straight flush on my sit bones. If I'm doing my shoulder presses from that position, I'm gonna feel a lot more stable with a lot less effort. So from this shoulder press position, the bottom of your shoulder press position, you want to keep your shoulders down, engage your lats slightly to hold your shoulders in place, and initiate your press. If you're feeling discomfort in one shoulder, it would be in your best interests to start using a single side, do one dumbbell at a time, and find your correct shoulder positioning. A lot of times one arm wants to punch forward a little bit more or doesn't like to externally rotate as much. Something goes on in the neck. So find that first and then come back to your double arm. So from here, I'm pressing my shoulders down away from my ears. I'm scooping my elbows through just a little bit to get my shoulders into a good position, and then I'm pressing up. I don't press all the way up to lockout because a lot of times that just creates a punch that puts you in your neck. So I go almost to lockout. I'm right about here. And then I come back down. If you go full depth, great. If you feel comfortable going full depth, that's awesome. Keep doing that, but don't go to lockout. So up and down. That is a seated shoulder press using dumbbells.